Oh, sorry, I was typing a comment on YouTube. I got totally distracted there. I gotta check to make sure it's you. I was really worked up before. It it's just the Barber Institute. Okay, so they're like top in the country autism center in downtown Erie. Um, but anyway, you know how I was messaging them before. I was trying to get you help from over here. And then I just came off as like crazy to everyone. Well, they finally got back to me and they said, um, have you contacted? You'd be best off contacting the Erie Police Department. I'm like, oh my gosh, did you miss everything that was above it? And then, like, I've been getting kind of worked up, you know. My last message was, could you maybe forward me to someone that has dealt with situations like this? Like, isn't this like a common thing that you would forward to somebody who will sit down and explain maybe laws and give different advice as to like what I can do from over here to get you home. And it's probably just going to be crickets, again. Will they even look at the message? Because it was almost like they didn't want to get into any conversation. I hate making phone calls. In March, I went over there and I it, it's huge. The Barber Center is huge. Okay. I drove around and there was an employee that was walking way around to her car or something, and like she was like staring at me. I get out of the car with my laptop and I'm looking for an entrance that's open and realize that even though there's like a lot of people in the facility still, um, that there's no entrance. Like the website is terrible at even explaining what they do really. Like, to be honest, I'm so have trouble functioning. The way I talk sounds like that we've been in person together, and gosh, I mean, it feels like we're so beyond what the seriousness of our relationship, and I come off like I'm crazy no matter what, because our story is so unbelievable. There was a guy that commented on my morning poo, and there's another one for, oh, this comment I gotta see. Yeah, because gets I explained our our story to somebody that was like, "Bro, what?" He commented, to my morning poo. But there's another for you from when I got home. I had a blast there. Best described as a blast. Wait, hang on a second. I got to make sure it went and uploaded like it should, because that battery, the phone battery, was dying. Yes. Afternoon poo for my angel. Oh, I love the magic of shorts, because like sometimes it comes on really fast. Like I think I just have to pee. It's like, oh. And then I'm like clenching my butt cheeks together. Like, that's been happening recently. I don't know what made me loose, but yeah, it's been persistent now for a little while. I'm not complaining. They've been working out good. I feel better. Yeah, that's the thing. Before that systematic cleanse. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot out here. I know you'll watch later. Ah, good, good, good. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna carry this around. Let me make sure my brightness is all the way up, because it's bright out here, and I need it to see my screen. So I am looking for a sander. So I have the um, township code violation, that chipping paint. So I gotta first, I gotta sand it and then paint it. Oh, there we go. Nice rough sandpaper. I'm not painting today because I'm out of money, and yeah, because I stick to a budget, and I have um, out of the next paycheck, like um, I allotted myself a lot of money to catch up on buying some things that but yeah, I need a new squeegee thingy. This paint doesn't all have to come off here, but the surface won't paint right unless I get these chips that are sticking up. Yeah, so what I was saying about the poo, what was I? Yeah, I don't know, like, I did not feel good until, like, that natural cleanse. Like, I don't know what's bringing it on, but I feel so much better. I was tired. I was, I had, like, some arthritis in my ankle, like, acting up, but I got the exercise because I got on that creek the other day, and that helps. I need a lot of help right now because I'm starting to destabilize because, like, things are about to get crazy, but it's exciting because we're going to be able to talk, as we go through all this, and I'll be able to hear your voice again. And I'm so excited that I'm not really stable. Yeah, it seems like it's been such a long time, honey. When we were pretty limited when you were on that iPad, not iPod. My brother, the one with autism, like, nobody has ever seen him. I mean, I would hope that I'm making an accurate. I mean, nobody's going to see him, because my dad, like, I think my dad has him brainwashed because he had to keep one in the household, and it's almost like he realized he could control my brother David. My dad can be very difficult. Everybody in the family has problems with him. Mine are very different in nature because I'm the only one who stands up to him at all. And that just gets under his skin, and he's almost gotten physical with me because I boldly hon, I don't stand up to a lot of people, and that's the thing, unless something really matters. And I really exclude myself from getting flared up. I would rather just keep myself out of trouble and just say the hell with my pride, stay safe. You remember what I said? If somebody, like, says something offensive about how, like, like, they say something offensive to me, like, walk away, maybe say something, I don't know, hit him with something pretty intellectual, I think. Yeah, the people in the bar, it's stupid, a situation like that, take you out of there, rather than going to jail by getting physical, even if they are. I get shoved, just keep walking.
they call me a pussy, just keep walking, you know. Who cares, you know? You see it all too often in movies that men end up ruining their lives trying to protect their pride. I got to keep myself safe for you. This is not really ideal. If I shingle on it. I don't know. I think I need something better than this, like a trial or something. It's just really not cutting it. I was like not really thinking about what I was doing too much there, and I'm like, this is really going slow. Like, it's got to be a better way to do this. Stay. You better be stable. I'll catch it. Hey, I did use this before. It's got paint on it. Yeah. This thing will do the job that I'm looking for. Ooh, this is already shipping. That's pathetic. Ugh. That's my paint job from last year. Master chipper here. Yep. It's taking chunks of wood. It's rotted at the bottom. Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do, you know? You know, I suppose I'll eventually replace that decorative beam. Yeah, it's like I gotta move my ass on this, you know. So that's the trouble. There's so much that needs done here. It's like you start doing one thing, and while you're waiting for it, you start another thing, and then forget about the other. It's just so much needs done. I hate it. Stupid township code violations. I knew they'd be back at me again this year. But yeah, it'll all work out like it did last year. They've already extended, because they were saying before June 28th, and then they sent out June 27th. They sent out that the deadline is now July 6th. So I'll be off for the 2 days coming into that. We're going to stay live streaming. But yeah. I'm going to be at home and all that. So, I can get a good bit done and still have tons of free time that I can be attentive during a long vigil. We will live stream for 24 hours or something. Shoot for 24 hours. Just keep safe though. You know, like shut your TV off, you know, if mom's around. That would be a really, really bad time. Yeah, because it's got to seem normal as hell. All right. And she goes to work. Just another day. Hectic Wednesday. Lots of stuff with work to distract her. Oh yeah, everybody knows the hump day is the busiest. It's middle of the week, you know. People planning vacations of extended weekends on one end or the other. But a Wednesday, that's just perfect. And that's exactly 1 month before my plane leaves for your country. And that's exactly, I think, the amount of time that we need to get things ready. Two-handed. Yeah, it's just anything sticking up. I have to. It seems like somewhere there's always an edge that. All right. I think this one's pretty good now. The hell is that? There's a bug that I swear it likes fresh paint. it probably is closely. Here he is, right here. They have a lot in common with fireflies, actually. I think it might be in the same family of bug, but they seem to like fresh paint. All right. It's a little weird. I remember seeing them in my parents' backyard. Go away, spiders. This board is pretty good. Nothing needs done with that. Yeah, some of this is actually not bad. Well, there's lichen here, so that's gonna need taken off. Yeah, I can't have anything loose. This is a maple seed. You don't have maple trees over there, so you wouldn't know about this little helicopters. Who call them helicopters? Crap. This is cool that we're like spending time outside now. I still got to take you to go really see the lake. There's this thing. It looks like a pea pod. I'm trying to find a maple seed for you. They're in really rough shape. All right, but that's a maple seed. You call them helicopters because they, when you like throw them, they go through the air. Pretty cool. There's a couple places here that need some work. Glad that you are there, even when I'm busy doing something. You can always have me in the background, and you can draw, paint. The fun kind of painting. I'm having trouble seeing. think the other side is, this post is good. This is gonna need a lot of work. Yeah, because that paint's not gonna take well if I don't get all that loose stuff out of there. I think that was my problem. Yeah, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I'm making pretty good headway though. I mean, one side of it is done, and it's beautiful. So I'm moving along pretty well. But I'm ready to quit for today on that. It's hot. This is like the hottest day, so yeah, I'm gonna do like the least today. I'm gonna turn the AC on. It is getting a little hot now.
what to eat. Got one muffin left, but that's for tomorrow. This is a really old one. I'm gonna finish this Moose Tracks. I didn't have dessert after lunch, so. I never do because I eat a lot of junk at home. Come home, smoke a bit of weed, get the munchies. Yeah, I even thought about calling my mom, because it's not going to be long at all before I'm asking for the loan to pay for the airline tickets. So I want to prep her that a very busy week is coming up. I'm thinking about how that conversation will go. I go pretty deep with my mother and David. Wow. There's a lot of activity, a lot of notifications. Oh, those aren't new now. um, the one commenter, which she may very well be here, one of the two, represented that has the same fetish too, and she had borderline personality disorder. Yeah, so she has that same as I do, but although my circumstances of how I ended up with it are a bit strange, but I believe mine was from school, like entirely from school, actually. I can remember tremendous anxiety that would cause me to throw up. Yeah, I had like that kind of anxiety, like, and then I have the kind of anxiety that gives me the poos. It's like it's totally different anxiety. Each actually deals with an entirely different area of stress, so it's very interesting. But anyway, make a long story short, borderline personality disorder. I said, like she and I actually we talked for a little while, but we weren't well matched. But I said, being that you have borderline personality disorder, and we, kind of clashed, why don't you try someone with autism, because I think borderlines and autism may be a very very good match. And I'm kind of wondering if I'm just wondering if what I'm, like to an extent, if there might be a pattern that autism and BPD good together. Yeah, because there's a lot of people with BPD that have the fetish too, and I think that both are represented a lot because women that I talked to in the past. I think quite a few of them were on BPD. Autism, I think with a couple of them. Although those were, I don't know, babe. Thing is, you're not standoffish at all with me. Like, I can totally be weird and know that you're okay with it. Like, 'cause, I get pretty weird, but you're weird in all the same ways. So, uh, so I don't come off wrong to you. I come off wrong to anybody else. I'm a difficult, needy guy. Like, I'm high maintenance for a straight guy for sure. I am very, very, very picky about what I eat. As you see me eating ice cream here, but I found my niche, and I'm very serious about it. In that that eating plan, which is not really any kind of like, but I stick to a lot of things that I know work well with my body. Blueberries are one of them. Seems good for my brain. Blueberries, I don't know, like it seems to kind of give mental energy. As well as my morning B12 vitamin. Um, I love this stuff growing up. How many hours sitting watching a baseball game, eating some moose tracks. Go back for more, like every half inning. No, this ice cream is actually very inexpensive. Sunday shop that I'm pretty sure is Aldi brand, really. But I don't see Sunday shop anywhere else but Aldi. Then there's Turkey Hill. They have moose tracks, but that almost that almost kind of seems crazy because that's like a local. I was telling you about Turkey Hill before about how they're from like the eastern side of the state. Their gas stations are out there, convenience store. I'm so American. Saying store, not shop. It's funny because sometimes I word everything like, well, actually, yeah, when I write, I word everything like you do, but when I talk, I guess I realized that I would sound so stupid. 'Cause the differences in your language, we all over here think you guys sound really intelligent. Like your ways of talking, the words you guys use that we don't like really make us laugh, and I don't know. I think overseas matches are actually to be really good because I think that if you're really looking for your one and only, there's a very good chance they're not on the same continent. You know, I'm saying for the other people out there, you know. Yeah, I tried my local one and that was no good. So, yeah, I am hoping though. I understand some people can't. They have kids already or something, you know, pack up and leave somewhere else, you know. Um, but in getting enough people with profiles, the best matches that we can do for them. And I think to have a child before this point would have been really detrimental to my dreams. Like, but now with you, all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, but I got to get the reverse my vasectomy though. Yeah, but yeah, we'll get that done. Like, yeah, I don't even have a hesitation now. Like, yeah, because finances are about to get a whole lot better, and that's set in stone now. It's November 11th of this year. Student loans paid off. Bankruptcy is about to go through. Yeah, I got to finish that decaf course. Sit through that boring thing. Yeah, I can't finish it because when I do, then I have to come up with this number that I was supposed to write down, which I did write down. And then I set it on the ottoman. and it's not there anymore. I wrote it on a. I'm gonna look around. Got my trusty headlamp here. That battery almost charged. Charge it up in that amount of time. Like the battery on this laptop is really amazing. This sucker does feel hot though in this one place. Should let it kind of hang over so it can cool down a little there. Holy crap, this thing like can't smell the weed. It's like the perfect. I'm keeping that thing like totally. Oh, I was looking for this bag. My earbuds are in there, and I wanted them today, and I couldn't find them. Find things you're not looking for. Looking for something else, and you do find something. I'm glad that I found that bag. It's disgusting. It's gross under here. Wash my hands. I don't think I'm going to find it. What I think I need to do is, I'm sorry about the light. Call somebody from technical support there, and they can run through and get me my number. Because the guy that I talked to last time, when I didn't know my number, we did get through, but he was not happy. I hate it when people are mad at me. I mean, it seemed like the most obvious thing to do. I should have done a screenshot. I thought of that later. Why didn't I just screenshot it? Yeah, I mean, I purposely wrote on it too, attorney number. Like, I'm gonna check something I put back on the refrigerator, maybe. Yeah. All right, I'm sorry. This is gonna be a little boring for a little while, but yeah, I'm gonna move forward on that course a little bit. I got to change tabs here, but yeah, I promise I will be back and active. I hope you can still see me. Okay, I emailed technical support. Message could not be sent. Why? I'm gonna have to call them. Like, a piece of paper here. I do have a pen here. I'm gonna make this call. It probably still won't be happy. phone number doesn't work. Well, I'm going to complain about that to them and be like, well, as soon as I realized it was missing,
it's through. I was through this. Kind of seems like I was trying that one too.
Oh, hey, I was hoping I could stop in uh, and check on you. Yeah, missing you. And that's so boring. I don't know if you can hear it like in the background, but yeah. Uh, I'm just I'm kind of putting it off now because like I don't have that stupid user ID that I'm supposed to have. I wrote down and then lost. I don't understand what happened to it. Like, I really don't. Like, I mean, it wasn't like I even cleaned that thing off. I don't understand. Like, what I really want to do is find that somehow. I just found my rest of my mail that I forgot to pick back up. I'm pretty sure this is a check. Or not. Nope. You get weird mail because the bankruptcy, like, they try to get you it's like they want to assist you with reestablishing credit and they get money out of it somehow, I'm sure. I hate that too. It's so misleading. They make it sound like really important and they're trying to sell you something. You see, yeah. As long as I get through this stuff, like during my time off, because gosh, I used to go shopping and stuff on the clock. I'd do my grocery shopping. Like, I'd go just like out just to smoke with Raven. Like, um, yeah. So the one time, like, and I don't know what it is, but everybody around Raven, um, gets really, 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 really stoned, and yeah, I'm no exception to that. Like, and we were going deep into conversation about you and stuff, and I was really in the zone with that and everything. And then I realized that I was paying absolutely no attention to time whatsoever. Like, because like my train of thought, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, I'm at work tonight. I was like, I have no idea how long we've been out here. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get back to work. And that drive was the weirdest. Like, oh, yeah. I think that was the night that my brother, I told you it was during hours that he was asleep. Like, I was driving in my car and we were just talking about stupid things, like, and that's the thing. I could hear his voice. I mean, it was like so. I mean, it was 100% like in my head, but it was like just almost like perfect. He does. He talks about a lot of stupid things, though. It's just like you get a kick out of it, though. Yeah, because he wants to know every detail. Yep, that's autism. He'll never be diagnosed though, because my dad, my parents are enslaving him, like your parents are trying to enslave you. You're an only child, so you're never gonna let go. Despite what your mother said, she already broke her word. I said, "You're a liar. You lied to your daughter." That's what I spread on Facebook. I kept into detail because your mother, I have no idea what her thought process is, uh, to think that she can just forcibly just pull your will. you know uh, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. It was just as I said when I told you what I like, because I was seeing I was seeing, and I was calling it locked in, um, and that you weren't. Oh, you okay, honey? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Back to our weird conversation. Oh, thank you, Cave Raider. I haven't. I don't think I've seen your name yet, but yeah, I know it's very interesting. But thank you for our story is a wild one. Where were we, hon? Because we were talking about weird stuff. Oh, that lighter works perfectly. Yeah, I saw you. You know, during those 7 months. You know, um, that you're spending a lot of time in your room. So I called it locked in. Um, you would concentrate, and our minds would. I was teaching you and instructing you. Um, some some of those occasions, I'd eaten shrooms, acid. Um, yeah, because after I met you, and then knowing perfect love and attempting to go on without it, realizing that it was entirely useless. Um, and then I was like, this torment is growing rather than getting smaller. Like they always say, time heals. I was getting worse and worse by the day. Um, just full on panic attacks. Um, and then in November, things really made a turnaround. And I'm just like, yep, this is it. This is my only shot for love, and I am going all in. And yeah, but in talking about mind conversations, like I said, my brother, I believe he does it in his sleep. During his sleeping hours, if I get really high, I can hear him. Um, I feel like I pull him from a dream, and he sits on the stool in the kitchen, um, which is where he always sits to have a conversation. And because he seems like a bit like distracted, and I think that's because it's his subconscious. And yeah, he'll just be going on about some story at work or something, and I'm like, David, listen, like, I'm like, you're gonna remember this tomorrow. Listen to me, like, this is not. Let's we gotta talk, like, about what's going on here. I told him this is no normal dream, like I'm really here, and I hear you. and it's persistent and I can't shut it off. Actually, that's the thing. So many people would say like that I'm like schizophrenic. No, I have my brain when I got brain damage at 1 month old, which is why I actually may not even be BPD either. It may just resemble most BPD, and autism is kind of in between, from brain damage that an undiagnosable disorder because it's its own, and it is unique, the brain damage. So no wonder they bounced me from diagnosis to diagnosis. My ex rather clumsily, but it was an attempt to kind of stop me at my prophetic talk. She said, did you ever think that maybe it's possible you have schizophrenia? And I stopped for a moment, and then I'm like, no, listen. I'm like, there's a pattern to all this, and I'm like, it's really happening, and what I'm telling you is this is really happening, and anything that you see in me that I kind of look a mess, like, is the anxiety of me, like of what I've encountered, like, and that it's been so much to handle that my nerves are a little shot, you know. Uh, because it is a bit traumatic. When God teaches you some truth that makes perfect sense all along, a piece of wisdom, but it's from Him. It can be a bit of an overwhelming experience. I haven't really seen things except that one night that I was talking about that I went like 4D. Yeah, scan the entire room without moving my head, but my eyes were just going, but they were able to do it. But yeah, and some of it was like vibrational, but I was seeing. Yeah, it was best described as four-dimensional. It was extremely detailed, and I could get any piece of information. It could almost kind of like a flashboard, invisible flashboard. Where the board isn't. You just see like the numbers and all the information that I wanted to access. I could, and I didn't really even want to monkey with it. If anyone was out to harm me, I wanted to know that. Did somebody know that I have the gift and that it's like upon me now, and that Andre knew, and that he wanted to hurt me. What happened, babe? You heard me say that he wanted to hurt me, and then it was a little bit later when he came back in to measure a part or something, I commented, your shirt, like, has such bright blue. Remember that? Because I remember perfectly. I was in my right mind, But, I had a lot of help, that night. Yeah, because that I had the information that he wanted to hurt me. And so then in that bright blue shirt, that comment, he said it's not going to be bright blue by the end of the night. And he looked at me square in the eye. And I'm just like, oh, what do you mean by that? And he's like, you know how dirty those machines are? I've seen that kind of thing before. That's like a passive threat, big time. And anybody I told that the words that were exchanged and that he like looked at me square in the eye, and then do you remember what happened? I'm 99% sure you had to have been there because you were on video call the whole time, that you would have heard it if I had my screenshot off, or something like that. The moment that he got up from the chair, my fist, and it was my left fist because that would be the fist that if I head off in that direction, because he snapped up from that chair, and at that exact moment my fist made such a loud clutch. Well, actually, I think I grabbed my left like because I realized in a millisecond that he was just getting up from the chair. He was not armed or anything like that. So I grabbed my fist with my other hand, and it went crunch, like, because I was stimulated the millisecond that chair. And the thing is, that went in like slow motion where it was like freaking Matrix, like, but then the moment in a blink of an eye, like all of a sudden it was in like normal time, and I heard my fist crunch, and I'm just like, holy shit, what just happened there? Oh God. And he did that on purpose to sound intimidating. You saw the whole and heard the whole thing. I told you there was something wrong, and I was afraid he was a demon. And then God told me he wasn't, but that he's not a good person. Like, and that's still like, and he's the only other one paying Musasisi, and he's paying half now. So the blessing that has been on saving money towards, we don't talk about it much. Oh, we dare not talk about that night. But when Andre and I talk, I rather excitedly, shyly, quietly, like, but obviously so excited, like the big news I give them, about making the trip across the pond in August, God willing, bringing you back across that pond with me. Yeah, I told you it's gonna be kind of weird tonight, and I am getting weird. Remembering my legs were like motor powered. I did not in the slightest bit get exhausted. Like, I could go outside, you know, and I felt like I could easily run a mile full sprint and not even like breathe that hard. Um, I was somehow like functioning over capacity or something. I don't know. It was like I said, it was almost like an overload of information, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking with everything coming up here, I might have to face some really bizarre things, but I want to face them with you on my screen instead of me. Um, yeah, and we're gonna get you all legally oriented so that these people, the police will introduce you to the people that will help you. So the police are really just kind of a middleman. They were a middleman for me that night. You remember the night they took me away? It was the police that. Yep. And I realized when they said that the police were going to be taking me to the hospital because it's not in a medical, like they're the closest by. I had I had all that weed in my book bag and all the weed vapes, and like I'm like, oh my god, cops are gonna take me and my belongings to the hospital, and I have like all this illegal contraband. So I go to Rob, who we're always like fooling around and whatnot. I'm like, hey, Rob, I need you to take this bag. This is so important, bro. Like, geez, I should have paid him. That was before we really, I mean, he didn't know me that well, you know, but like, oh my gosh, bro, it's got weed in it. And I can't be caught with that because the police are going to take me to the hospital. And he did. He took it. Good to his word. He's a very good friend. Oh, well, no, he had to have known me very well because he knew back when everybody around me was like, I'm just trying to protect your heart. You know, my dear sweet brother, you know, like that from Bev, you know. She really thought that the news was not going to be good. Maybe she had a premonition of your ex typing those words that he did. Arrogant. Arrogant. Acts like he is the key to your world because he buys you things and you have sex. Which was really an outright lie of what the last 2 years, like, yeah. So she had a premonition about that. She was right. She was right. She saw those words typed on her screen in a dream. Yeah, that happened, but then what happened next? The dolphin nightlight. With those words, I couldn't put very many words in there, you know. And I am so detailed that I'm not really mysterious to you, you know, but it did sound rather the words, because the thing is, I'm going to put, if I'm going to only have, you know, this many words, This is going to be intense. Like, yeah. I promise to love you forever, and I have not forgotten. Love, Jonathan Janicki. And that's the thing. I put my name. I put my name there. That should have meant something to your mother. I'm not trying to hide. I wanted us to all get along. Sometimes, that original letter, I intended for both of you to read it. And that was the footing that I intended to get it. But that went to no, I'm not going to give your, but it went to the wrong number. You remember it went to the corner house, or next to, yeah, it is the corner house up on the other end. Yeah. And then I realized, oh, wow, the unicorns in your window. Like, why did I not see that? I saw your neighbors, like all that kid junk. It's like there's so much junk in that yard. I don't know what the condition of it is now. But that's like the kind of thing that. Okay.
We should hire you.
I hate how it tries to put that first thing on. It's like something random. It seems like a lot of trouble with that nowadays. If anybody has thought of that, like, I hate TikTok for that. And they've shaped the way everybody else does that, and I hate that. Autoplay something random. And it's like booming loud on your screen all of a sudden.
Vic? You here? Hello? Vic? 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 Fine. What are you doing? You're a pussy, Maslow. Say it. You can't joke around. She came around today. Wanting to kill me. But this thing you gave me worked. Arisa?
Mm-hmm.
The blocker worked. How did she react to the impulse?
I just said she wanted to kill me. And you're asking about the impulse?
Where is she?
In your laboratory. I think so. Did you shit yourself? Something inside her either broke or it short-circuited. Either way, your task is to make sure she's ready for the tender by morning. After that, I'll destroy her.
What?
That bitch told Safronov about the murders. And the murders are recorded in her head. And now this. She's too dangerous, Maslow.
Vic, if you destroy the only prototype, what do we manufacture?
I have everything under control. Your job is to fix the bot. Go do your job.
Why'd she want to kill you anyway?
Maybe because I threatened her family, the Safronovs.
So you never touched the Safronovs?
No. But I will do that real soon.
You're a psycho. Anyone told you that before?
Bang. Who's there?
Victor, Gleb is here to see you.
All right. What happened?
There's a problem. Over the last 2 days, Safronov has been in touch with Detective Varlamov. You know him?
So the Safronovs have not only learned my little secret, but have also decided to share it with the cops.
You gotta be kidding me. Bear. Stop, Bear. You've been fed really well. About what, a couple hours ago? Gosh.
Oh, you know what to do. Are you sure? I am. It's time for some hard measures.
The Bot Show is an open bidding contest from the Ministry of Social Security.
2 prototype bots will compete for the right to be manufactured in mass quantity and then become the basis for the amazing early retirement state program.
Get up. Hurry up. Come on, come on. Don't move. Hands. Give me what you got. Get dressed. You shouldn't have done that. Let's go.
This isn't going to work. Arisa's face is everywhere. My program can't deal.
Keep at it. We have to find her.
Look, I'm violating a dozen directives just by using this program.
I know. And I appreciate that.
All right. I'll also look in Oktyabrski district.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone went off.
For fuck's sake. Safronov. Let's go.
Rajana.
Get in. Hang on. Where are we going? Kronos? Where are you taking them? Get into the car. Get in.
Listen up, my friends. Everyone has betrayed us. Striga, Wes. Tomorrow, they'll use that stupid show to convince people to betray themselves, to become brainless appendages to the bots. I won't stand for it. We won't stand for it. You are my brothers. We are the liquidators. We're the ones who still remember what being alive means. And that is to be an actual human. And saying reject the bots, no matter what it takes. They're taking our jobs and replacing people and relationships. They reek of plastic. Their eyes are dead. They're lifeless machines. Society's enemies. Our enemies. If society doesn't understand that. We don't need approval to act on it. If you truly are liquidators, then when you go there tomorrow, show the world who you are.
What's tomorrow?
Right there. She's our main target. Tomorrow we go into their den and destroy her.
You can't actually be serious.
Death to the bots, life to the living.
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 Death to the bots, life to the living!
Death to the bots, life to the living.
Death to the bots, life to the living!
Death to the bots, life to the living. Death to the bots, life to the living. Death to the bots, life to the living.
Don't move, son. Are you alone? What'd you do that for? He has to be on the air tomorrow.
He was being a smartass. Hey, wake up.
Why did you have to stick your nose in this? Everything was going so well.
So well?
You let a bot in my home that could have killed my family. Oh, and you! Where are my wife and daughter? They're just fine. The rest depends on you. If you help me win the tender, I'll let you all go.
The tender.
Maurice has run off. And besides that, I doubt she'll listen to me now. Maurice is here at Kronos. As far as listening, I found a way to motivate her. I told her that if she doesn't listen, I'll kill you. We'll find where they are.
You don't have to look. They're at Kronos.
What do you suggest? Storming Kronos?
You're afraid of Toropov. Okay. I'll find him myself.
Either you go to your grandpa's, or you spend the night at the station. Pick your poison.
All right. Grandpa's.
Single use. Take about 20 packs.
And the gun?
What?
You know, the gun.
Get out of here, the gun, maniac.
You want some?
How's it going here?
All right. Thanks for your protection.
I got the money you sent. When will you send the rest?
As soon as it comes in, I'll send it.
Remember the rules?
Yeah.
Don't use the main gate. Don't touch anything. And remember, anything goes wrong, you don't know me.
I get it. As soon as we find another spot, we're out of here.
Sit down. You know they're looking for us.
Yeah.
And you know you're wounded. So why act right now?
Stop freaking out.
I'm freaking out. I'm family. And I'm against this. Do you hear me? Remember how long Wes took to plan anything?
Don't even mention that slime ball.
Let me help. I've got it. How are you gonna get in?
Katya will help with the IDs.
Already done. You guys are gonna go in as the catering crew. Maybe you can convince him. Bars, you be careful out there. Big help. You see he's wounded.
Calm down. Everything we do comes with a risk. Katya works at Kronos for us.
Shauna, Bars is a grown adult. He knows what he's doing. Understand? I get it.
Knock it off! Alright.
Anyway, they said that Arisa will be brought in a case. The case will be left in one of the rooms before the competition.
Right.
You'll have to find her, take care of security, and burn her power unit.
I got it.
That's it.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm going.
Go. Go.
Mommy, I want to go home.
Me too. We'll go soon. Try to sleep for now, okay?
I don't want to.
I'll sing you a song, all right? Come on, lay down.
Спи, моя радость, усни, в тумане последний. Птички уснули в саду.
Hi,
Who are you?
I'm Boris. Where's my mommy?
I don't know.
My mommy sings that song too. Is it alright if I listen? Okay.
That's enough sitting. Let's go. Where are you going?
To your grandpa's.
He had a mini stroke recently. I mean, he doesn't need to know that Sonia and my parents are in trouble.
All right, go on. And don't worry. If Pavel promised it, your parents will be okay.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. time to wake up now.
Miss Svetlana, it's time to get up. Miss Svetlana. Good morning. I'll have breakfast ready for you in 15 minutes. Don't mess up with the siding, all right? Where are you going?
Shut.
Come on, get out. You won't be safe there.
That's where I'm going.
Who found me?
Sonia,
Let me go.
get away from her.
Why?
Just because I said so.
But Mom, it's a game. I mean, he won't hurt me. He's stupid. He's not even fun to play with. Not stupid.
Good morning. Here. Breakfast. Why so quiet in here?
Where are we?
This is a forced relaxation spa. Enjoy it.
How long will we be here?
Not long. You leave soon. But how you leave here depends on how your robot does out there.
I don't understand.
Here's some candy.
Oh, I've missed you. Sorry, I kept looking every time I thought of it, but I'll hit the like button if you happen to still be on. If it was recently, because I have checked a few times, but I see it now. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. I hope you. I know you're not asleep yet. Maybe you'll see this before bed. Yeah, I think you will. Dream of me, my love, and record. Write them down for me, okay? I love you so much, honey. Good night, my love, my sweet angel, my sleeping angel.